I've always found my clarity out here. On the trail, life feels simple, step by step, forward motion. It's here that I decided to set a challenge for myself to study Japanese for 1 hour every day for 1 full year and reach the N5 language proficiency level. Can it be done? I'm not sure. But here on this trail, I want to share why I have to try. The trail doesn't negotiate. It doesn't scroll, ping, demand, or ask me to change. Just one foot, then the other, then another. The rhythm strips everything else away until what's left is the only thing that ever really mattered: forward motion. I love my clarity out here. We always chase the wrong things in the wrong places: screens, noise, other people's opinions. I've found one place where the answers don't need to be Googled. They just show up when the mind finally shuts up and the ears perk up. Forward motion. Last year, I went to Japan for the first time in my life. Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. The three bigs. Perfect for the starter. I was able to enjoy the time without speaking any Japanese, almost only in English. 2 weeks went by quickly with beautiful sceneries, fascinating culture, and of course, incredible food. It was everything I expected. I went to Tokyo first. The neon of Kabukicho, the sea of people at Shibuya Crossing, just amazing. Then I took the Shinkansen bullet train to the Asian capital city of Kyoto. Seeing Mount Fuji from the window felt like a lucky omen. In Kyoto, the Gion district, watching the Miyako performing the traditional dance with lavish makeup, it felt like stepping into a time capsule. The first time onsen experience was also very unique and special. In Osaka, I went to a food market which was converted from some old warehouses. Different chefs opened their food stands with open kitchens. I had to use a translate app to communicate and get what I wanted. One of the unique dishes was grilled Kobe beef on a baked oyster. The food was delicious. Beyond the shrines, temples, and the incredible Kobe beef, sushi, and ramen, there was always a nagging thought. Away from the neon, into the mountains, towards the small towns where the menus are not translated and the conversations are not scripted. I realized then that I didn't just want to visit Japan. I want to hear it more, feel it more. I want to sit in a local bar in a small town. They call it izakaya in Japanese, and I can actually understand the person sitting next to me. After I came back from Japan, I had a strong desire to learn Japanese so I can strike some levels of conversation with the locals when I go back to visit Japan again. During the weeks and the months that followed, I was able to memorize the hiragana chart and some katakana. Then life got busy, and the work and the family obligations took priority. I spent less and less time learning Japanese, and eventually the whole process stalled. Last week, I was looking at the saved location in my Google map and I saw those little towns and the sites that I marked for my next visit to Japan. It rekindled my enthusiasm. Yesterday, on this very trail, I made up my mind to restart my journey of learning Japanese. I want to set a goal small enough to be achievable with my current daily schedule. Though the goal is still set to reach the ability to have conversations with the locals, I want some tangible measurements which make myself accountable. Therefore, I added reach the Japanese language proficiency test beginning level N5 as part of the goal. So this is the key requirement to pass N5 for kanji, mastering roughly 100 to 120 essential basic kanji. For vocabulary, understanding roughly 800 to 1,000 words covering daily life, times, and places. For grammar, understanding basic verb conjugation, past tense, present tense, negative, adjective types, and particles. For scripts, you have to have full proficiency in reading and writing hiragana and katakana. For listening, the ability to understand short, slow conversations regarding daily life, such as schools and homes. So, for my daily 1 hour learning, it will be divided into three 20-minute sections. First is listening and speaking. I will use the book Shadowing Let's Speak Japanese and the various apps. Second is vocabulary. I will use publicly shared Anki decks to gain word counts by the method of spaced repetition. The third is grammar. I will use the classic entry level textbook Genki, Book 1. I will have more details on these books and apps in the future videos. There is also an optional 20 minutes for other things like watching YouTube videos about learning Japanese or even a passive listening to beginner podcasts. This journal book will record my daily and weekly activities and the time spent on each learning area. The plan is 1 hour learning every day for a full year to reach N5. I'm aiming for 1,200 words and 200 kanji. I also wanted 150 short conversational sentences to be the keys that open doors in those small towns. Speaking is the key. 1 year starts today on April 12th, 2026, as I'm recording right now. This is more than the test requires because I don't just want to pass a paper exam. I want to speak. This little red crane is a souvenir I got from the flight I took to Japan last year. It is Japan Airlines' iconic symbol called Tsurumaru. This Tsurumaru is my reminder of the flight that changed things. It's a symbol of longevity, which is exactly what this 365-day challenge will require. So now, how can I do it? I want to start this channel to document my plan, my learning experience, the success, achievement, but also the frustration, the difficulties, or even failures. I'm putting this on YouTube because I've failed before. By watching this, you are helping me stay on the trail. Every day, I will end my session here in this journal book. No face, no frills, just the work. If you are also starting something late in life, or if you just want to study along with me, you're welcome to join this language trail. We will have some fun in learning the Japanese language and also seek clarity in our lives. The next time you see me, I'll be at my desk and the clock will be running. Day one starts right now. Please click the subscribe button below the video and the bell icon and select all to receive updates. Be my accountability partner. Thanks for watching. See you next time.